Hello, everybody, and today I am going to be testing DeepGram's CLI. Lately, I've been exploring voice AI and heard about DeepGram, so I was going to check them out. Why am I doing this? Well, there are actually a lot of use cases for voice AI. For instance, just a moment ago, someone called me and I was able to see what they said just through the voicemail transcription. All right, so
Okay, let's create a file here. Let's call it, actually, let me go to the desktop. And then we're gonna create a file on my desktop called, let's see, what do we call this? DeepGram, Discord bot. So this is gonna be a type of bot that will essentially transcribe perhaps audio or text. Let's see how we what we create here. All right, we're kind of going with the flow here. All right, so we're gonna say CD. Let's open it up here. Okay, let's go to my desktop. All right, here it is. Okay, so let's open up our terminal here again. All right, let's actually test out they created their CLI. So let's try and install that. Okay. Says DeepCli is already installed. Okay. Yeah, you got me. I have already installed it previously. I just wasn't. I'm gonna cheat a little bit, and I actually have a little prompt because we're gonna vibe code this. You know me. So I have already here like a little prompt here of how to create this little Discord bot, and I know where you're probably thinking, okay, Jackie, you're probably gonna go to Claude, but no, I'm gonna be testing something else. Let's go and you chat. And I know it says DeepGram here, but that was actually another DeepGram project that I was doing. That one was a really basic transcription project that I did. This one we're trying to make it into Discord. All right. So now we are in our Discord bots. All right. So we're gonna write here. We're gonna tell Codex build a production-ready, real-time Discord AI community assistant using Node.js, Python, and DeepGram. All right. Over here, I'm actually add something else. I'm gonna add. We prefer for it to be containerized. Let's click send. So what's really neat, so if you haven't noticed, I'm not using Claude Code. I'm actually using Codex. Recently I have had a lot of great luck with Codex in kind of like the prototype building. Obviously if you prefer Claude Code, go for it. It's just my preference at the moment. It really changes depending on each month on which kind of like AI product that I end up using. And as you see here, it's creating its package JSON, env.ts, has a live transcriber. Okay, so it's creating a TypeScript Discord gateway, and it's using Fast API since I mentioned Python, so it'll be good for the build, and it's using Docker, okay, for its containerized, and it's even building its own tests. That's amazing. So it seems like it's writing the foundation. It's using Deepgram's behavior and Discord messaging. All right, so it's now using Python. This is pretty good. Okay. Wow. So I'm back here, and in VS Code we have let's see what it wrote for the test. So it's creating, oh, that's so interesting. So it created a test file for all potential threats that the bot has to be aware of. So for instance, over here it's like, I will attack you tomorrow, so it's basically flagged. Okay, so that's honestly pretty legitimate flag. Discord communities need useful community analytics. Okay. We should publish at least. Alright, so it has a lot of different flags. Or over here it says that no transcription was recorded. Okay, so there's a little different situations. Okay, do you want to allow downloading the dependency to, yeah, sure, let's go ahead. Okay, so it has its tests, has its docker ignore, git ignore. Oh, that's so nice. It even shows, let me try and make it bigger. It shows the architecture of what it just created. So over here, you guys can, let me try and see if I can make this bigger. Okay, I can't make it bigger, but that's fine. It basically created the Discord voice, and then the Node.js bot, and it's kind of like all the audio, the Deepgram section, and then the section for this. All right, so now we find ourselves in our second portion of our build, which is that we are going to be building our bot. So what I did before was I put in all my API keys except for the ones for Discord. So that is what I'm doing right now, trying to build the bot. All right. Okay, so this was actually an old application. I'm actually wondering. Oh, okay. Let's see. All right, so we're going to click new application. And we're going to call this Deepgram bot. We're just gonna call it Deepgram test. Yeah, sure. Create. I am a human, at least that I know of. That'd be really awkward. All right. And hiding the information. So we're gonna copy this application key. We'll copy the application ID, and then we are gonna go back to our developer Discord portal, and we're gonna click on that reset button to reset the token, and then we're gonna put the token
in the .env file back in our VS Code. Now on Discord, we're gonna go to our server. You're gonna click on the copy server info. You get the idea, and then the ID you're gonna put it in the .env file back in VS Code. Now we're gonna finish the settings for our. We're gonna go back to the developer portal on Discord, and we're gonna finish some installation settings. Make sure you're on the side your panel. Notice it says installation, and then you're gonna go kind of like in the bottomish, and we're gonna include some permissions. All right, so that's what I'm showing you in the screen. We're gonna click connections, send messages, speak, view channel. So this is a permission that the bot will have. You're gonna save the changes. Then after saving the changes, you're gonna click on install link that is kind of like in the middle part of the page, and then you're gonna add the link to your on your browser. So you're gonna see a screen. For me, it says DeepGram Test, and you're gonna click on Add to Server. And then you're gonna wait maybe a few seconds to a minute, and you're gonna see another pop-up box on your screen, and you're gonna click on the server that you want to add the bot. So for me, it's gonna be called Torque Coders, and then you're gonna authorize this. All right. So now when you see success, that means it has worked properly. And now you're gonna go to back to our Discord app, and then we're gonna go to the voice channel. All right. Before we do our testing, there's just one more step we have to do. We have to go to our Docker desktop because we want to make sure Docker is running. Because remember, this is containerized. And over here, I'm showing you guys the commands that we have to use on our terminal to get this started. All right. So we see that we have to use. So we start off with Docker Compose build, and then we go with make commands, and then finally Docker Compose up -d. And I will be essentially creating a document with all this information, but just so you can follow along. If you are wondering where I got the instructions of how to do this, this is one of my favorite parts of Codex. It actually provides a really great blueprint in order to figure it out by yourself. And you notice in your terminal how everything is going fast. So I'm just putting in the commands in the terminal, and then just wait for it to compile correctly. You're gonna see that says created, and then when it's finally done, you're gonna see started. All right. Alright, so now we're back on Discord. We're going to click on the voice channel general. Then after activating the voice channel, we're also going to activate the text channel as well. So
hello, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Yes, it worked. Oh my gosh. Woohoo. That's amazing. Hakuna Matata. Let's stop. And that is how you create a Discord bot using DeepGram API. Thank you.